Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below.
Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we are discussing important current affairs for the topic economy and business for January month. The session will be quite important and interesting for all the students who are preparing for the competitive exams. Let's start. The first question is, India overtook Japan country to become the world's fourth largest economy. So India, we are now the world's fourth largest economy. Question asked here is that we are the fourth largest economy at what valuation? We are at $4.18 trillion. That we rank behind USA, China, third is Germany. Next, name the Indian airline that signed the unilateral codeshare agreement with the Air Baltic to enhance connectivity between India and the Baltic region in December month. So which was this airline? It was Air India. And this code share agreement, basically this code share enables one airline to sell tickets on flights operated by other airline using their own flight code. Next, India Ratings, that is India Ratings and Research, that is INDRA, they projected India's GDP to grow by 6.9% in FY27 amid the global headwinds. Next, United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs, that is UNDESA, they have released the World Economic Situation and Prospectus 2026 report projecting India's GDP growth for calendar year 26 at how much percent? At 6.9%. Take a note of this. Next, find out the organization whose economic research department projected India's GDP growth at 7.5% for FY26 in January 2026. So which is that organization? It is State Bank of India, SBI. Next, Morgan Stanley, they projected India's real GDP growth at 7.6% for FY26 in January month. Next, in January, NSO, that is your National Statistics Office, released the Consumer Price Index for rural, urban and combined sectors for the month of December. According to the report, India's retail inflation rose to a 3-month high of 1.33% in December 2025. Next, identify the company that partnered with the government of Tamil Nadu to establish India's first full-stack sovereign AI park in Chennai in January 2026. So it is Sarvam AI. Next, name the organization that partnered with Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, Mistral AI and Perplexity in January to monetize the AI training by providing paid access to their content. It is Wikimedia Foundation. Next, which global credit rating agency projected India's FY26 GDP growth at 7.3% in January, highlighting their role in supporting a rise in household incomes and insurance demand. So which is that credit rating agency? It is Moody Ratings. Next, in January, UNCTAD, they reported that FDI inflow to India surged by 73% in 2025, reaching $47 billion. Next, name that public sector undertaking that entered into a resource sharing agreement with Reliance Industries Limited in January on the sidelines of India Energy Week in Goa to optimize the offshore energy operations. So name that public sector undertaking. It is ONGC. So these were your important current affairs. Now let's move to some revision part, students. Next is, name the country with which our country India has signed a memorandum of understanding in Feb to deepen the defense industrial cooperation. It is Israel. Next is, mark the correct statement regarding the CBDC based public distribution system in Gujarat. So among the following, option A is right, B is right and C, all of them are rightly mentioned. Next, name the bank that became the first in Asia Pacific region in Feb month to pilot Visa Intelligent Commerce for agent initiated daily payments through a strategic partnership with Visa. It is DBS Bank Limited, right? they are now the first issuer. They became the first issuer in Asia Pacific region, right, to drive real world agentic commerce use cases. Next, in January, RBI mandated the use of unique transaction identifier for all over the counter derivative transactions from dash instead of previous proposed timeline, from 1st of January 2027 instead of previous proposed timeline. Next is in Feb, Gujarat International Finance City, that is GIFT City, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with Arjun Jaitley National Institute of Financial Management in Hyderabad to build a fintech and international finance talent for India's International Financial Service Center. Next is in Feb, Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, that is MEGA, the guarantee arm of the World Bank Group, has provided a $197.67 million to Citibank to refinance the State Bank of India's grid-connected rooftop solar photovoltaic program. Next, identify the AI company that partnered with Tata Group in Feb month to establish India's first large-scale AI-ready data center under the Global Stargate initiative. This Stargate is basically one of the biggest data centers that are being built by OpenAI. Who is the Chief Executive Officer here? Sam Altman. Next, the Directorate General of Commercial Intelligence and Statistics under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry revised the base year of India's merchandise trade indices from 2012-13 to what? It has been changed to from 2012-13 to 22-23, right? This is from 22-23. This will measure the change in the unit value prices of India's export and import. So base year has been changed from 12-13 to 22-23. Next, Mia Amor Motley has been re-elected as the Prime Minister of Barbados. Correct, for the third state term in Feb 26 after her party won all 30 seats in the general elections held on 11th of Feb 2026. Next, who was appointed as the chairman of Gift Company Limited by Gujarat government in February month. So Ujay Suresh Kotak has been appointed as the chairman here, right? Take a note of this. He will be replacing Hasmukh Adiyaji. Next, identify the political leader who was sworn in as the 11th Prime Minister of Bangladesh, ending the 18-month interim administration led by Muhammad Yunus. So right option is Tariq Rahman. Next, who was appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Slice Small Finance Bank starting from 17th of Feb. So Ranjan Bajaj has been appointed as the new MD and CEO of Slice Small Finance Bank. Next, in 2026, RBI granted the final approval to Bain Capital LP to acquire joint control and up to 41.66% stake in Manappuram Finance Limited, that is a NBFC. Next, name the Indian space tech startup that has signed a data reseller partnership agreement with New Space India Limited in Feb to sell their satellite imagery solution. So the data that will be collected here, this data will be sold, right? So which Indian space tech firm has signed this data seller partnership? It is Galaxy. Right, students, take a note of this. With this Galaxy, they became the first private Indian satellite operator to formally collaborate with NSIL to sell their Earth observation data. Next, identify the first indigenously designed and built cadet training ship of the Indian Navy, which was launched in Feb at the L&T shipbuilding facility in Kattupalli near Chennai, Tamil Nadu. It is cadet training ship Krishna. Option 3 is rightly mentioned. Right, and it is based on the river Krishna river, right? That is India's third longest river. Next, students, in Feb, Defense Research and Development Organization, they successfully conducted a qualification level load test for what? It was for Gaganyaan drogue parachute, right? This test was at the facility of Terminal Ballistic Research Laboratory in Chandigarh. Next, name the country that topped the medal tally at the 17th edition of Asia Rifle Pistol Championship held from 2 to 14th of Feb at Dr. Karni Singh Shooting Range in New Delhi. So which is that country? It is our country that has topped the medal tally here. So a total of 94 medals, out of which 51 gold, 23 silver and 20 bronze were there. Next, who won the inaugural International Fight Chess Freestyle World Cup Championship held from 13th to 15th of Feb in Germany? So, who won the inaugural Fight Freestyle Chess World Championship? It was won by Magnus Carlsen. He is the world's #1 chess player. Next, who is the author of the book titled The Sage Who Reimagined Hinduism, The Life Lessons and Legacy of Sri Narayan Guru, released by the Vice President of India C.P. Radhakrishnan in Feb at the India International Center in New Delhi. So, who is the author of the book here? Dr. Shashi Tharoor is the author of the book. And this book was published by Aleph Book Company. Next, National Women's Day. It is observed on 13th of Feb. Remember this data. To commemorate the birth anniversary of Sarojini Naidu, popularly known as the Nightingale of India, and Bharat Kokila. Question is, this year was the which birth anniversary of Sarojini Naidu? It was 147th birth anniversary of Sarojini Naidu. Then remember, International Women's Day is observed on 8th of March. Right? And National Women's Day is observed on 13th Feb. Next, when is United Nations observed Global Tourism Resilience Day, which aims to underline the need for the resilient tourism sector by highlighting their vulnerability to crisis and importance of preparedness and adaptability. So when we observe this UN Global Tourism Resilience Day, it is 17th of Feb. Next, and one more thing, this is the third time we observe this day. The next is, which company was overtaken by State Bank of India to become India's 4th largest listed company by market capitalization? It is TCS, Tata Consultancy Service. Next, in Feb, the governor of Mizoram flagged off Aizawl International Half Marathon at Rajiv Gandhi Stadium in Aizawl, where Kenya's Kemboi Kevin Kiprono and Renu Singh has won the men and women's event respectively. Question asked is, who is the governor of Mizoram? So first of all, remember this data. Then, who is the governor of Mizoram? Right option is V.K. Singh is the governor here. Next, in Feb, India announced the establishment of the first National Crow Culture Museum within the campus of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Veterinary Science University. Question is, in which state will the Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Veterinary Science University be located? So where is it located? It is in Uttar Pradesh. Next, the Infiheel, that is an IIT Bombay mental health startup. They have launched the world's first AI relationship coach designed to help two people communicate together in real time. What is the name of this AI powered relationship coach? It is DuoChat. Right? This is a mental health startup launched, that is DuoChat, and by the name DuoChat, and they have been described as the world's first AI relationship coach designed to help two people communicate together in real time and build stronger relationships. Next, the Monsetic Festival Le Domshi and Likir Monstri Stromche